taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Big appeal.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Nice one.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Got right in behind it.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
End of the over. None from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they'll have to keep their heads.
Right. No.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Gone right through the defences.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Nice bowling.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Loud shout.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Great bowling, really hitting their straps. Just threw the shot too early.
Right one. Waiting.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Catch it.
Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait. Yeah, mate.
Couldn't get it through the field. This could be out.
Klaasen gets off the mark. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Loud appeal. Considering a review for this one, I don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Nice one. Yeah.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Big shout. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
End of the over, 2 runs added. The Knight Riders are 7 for 104. Nice solid defensive shot.
Smothered the spin, played it well.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. A couple on offer here.
No.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
Well bowled.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest. That one almost went at right angles. Amazed it didn't catch anything on the way through.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end. Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yes.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Huge appeal. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets, though? Not hitting a thing ends up wasting a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Great one.
Solid defence, very compact.
Nice bowling.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Wait. No.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
No.
There'll be one run here for them.
Ball is in.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Massive edge. This could be close. Bit of movement. I don't think they'll find it's hitting the stumps. Edge. Amazing delivery.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. Some adjustments to the field.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Hold on. Yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Root, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Great one.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Nice bowling.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah, mate.
Really good shot there. Edged. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
A few moves made in the field. The captain going with an aggressive field.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are 7 for 120. Bolt's back on now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Misses everything.
Nice one.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bolt with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Right on.
Fantastic catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Neesham will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
No surprise there to see that one called a wide. Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. They all go up, big appeal, but that doesn't look like it's done enough. Got right in behind it. Strong appeal. Bolt from the southern end.
Wait.
They'll push hard,
Yeah, yeah.
should get back for 2.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Nice shot. Runs possible. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Loud shout.
Klaasen was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Nicked it. Loud appeal. And gone straight to the keeper. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. Here we are for the last innings. We've not even completed day 2. The lead is small and very catchable, but after what we've seen in the last couple of days, wouldn't like to guess the result.
Yep.
They've picked the gap, Perfect timing.
To the bowler!
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Immediately underway with some runs.
It was an average sort of an innings we saw from them. You know just how rare it is, though, to see a batter of this calibre miss out twice.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. The strikers are none for 6. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Going with spin now.
Captain is going with the spinner.
Yeah.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Yep. No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. Edged, unplayable. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Solid defence, very compact. Big appeal.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Nice bowling.
Smothered the spin, played it well.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them. Bolt takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Digs out the Yorker.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Chance!
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
Agar has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yes.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes, nice bowling.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Oh no, nice. Nice bowling.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it.
1 for 15.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep, yep.
This could be trouble.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
End of the over, 6 off it. The strikers are 1 for 21.
Yep.
Oh no! Nice bowling.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Santner is keeping things tight.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good return back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short, wide one. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Four runs added there. The strikers are 1 for 25. Bowled in! Beauty! Absolute beauty!
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Root, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh! Yes, nice bowling.
Got right in behind it.
Agar is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Winning.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Oh! Nice.
That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The strikers are 2 for 26. Santner from the southern end.
Yeah, yep.
No shot offered. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Misses. How did that not hit?
Yes, nice bowling.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Nice bowling.
Over. The strikers are 2 for 27.
For 27.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Waiting. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Yep, yep.
Right in the slot. Right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. No interest in that one from the batter. Santner will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Gave them very little in that over, 1 run added. The strikers are 2 for 37.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
Keeper!
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Confusion written on the batter's face. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Good catch. Yeah! Out.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home. Hasaranga watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
End of the over, 5 off it. The strikers are 3 for 46.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait on.
They'll
Yep.
get at least 1.
No!
Good running, just finding the gap. And that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep, yep.
Edge, what a ball! And out, straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yes, nice bowling.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Just the one run off the over. The strikers are 4 for 47. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
No interest in that one from the batter. Agar will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third. As the captain brings the field in, there should be a few more gaps opening up for the batters. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That spun a long way. Very, very lucky to miss it, if I'm being totally honest.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Rizwan has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Gone!
Oh, yeah!
Excellent catch, close to the bat.
starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good return, back from the deep. And with that, they're off the mark.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
End of the over, 7 off it. The strikers are 5 for 58. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Solid defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well then, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
What a lovely shot, really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. That's the over. The strikers are 5 for 66.
Santner just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A few moves made in the field.
Misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The strikers are 5 for 67. Agar from the northern end.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Drives and misses everything.
Agar with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Strong appeal.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Out. Yeah! Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Immediately underway with some runs.
The strikers get through another over, only 1 from it.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Yep.
taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keep up.
There are the first runs of the session. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Very full. Spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone. No interest in that one from the batter. Santner will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the northern end.
Yep.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Oh, nice bowling.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
End of the over. The strikers are 6 for 82.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
Got right in behind it.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Didn't quite manage to get themselves in for that first innings. The bowler, with their tail up, will know it too. A good batter, though, and it won't take much to get going.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yup, catch.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Out.
Yeah!
Good catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep. Get that.
There'll be runs here. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Bowling.
Over. The strikers are 9 for 88. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Yep.
Oh yes, holds on to that one under huge pressure. They've done it.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.